New developments in the legal fight over DACA. Today, Supreme Court judges announced they will not make any decisions on the program.
Channel 5's Angela Vargas is in our studio with more on what this means for DACA recipients here in the Valley.
The protections for DACA recipients continue. The uncertainty still looms for hundreds of students who continue to be caught in the middle.
We were very involved in school.
The trophies from elementary.
On a roll, perfect attendance, task, when we would be like one of the top ones.
Motivated Leslie Velasquez to get to her last year in college.
So have the integrating music into the classroom, child development, education. This one was very important. I have so many notes.
Velasquez came to the United States and started school here during the first grade. She wants to graduate in bilingual studies, teach others about her culture. She wears her message proudly.
Basically like English and Spanish, and how it just becomes one, because at the end we are one and it's love, and I am bilingual.
She lives with knowing her status and others' opinions.
We're the product of crimes because their parents brought us here, because their parents came here illegally, but we're not a crime. We're not here to do any harm.
The Supreme Court's decision not to look into DACA gives her a sense of relief. Immigration attorney Leonel Perez says DACA recipients' protections will be the same until a new court case arises.
District courts have to have a hearing on the merits of whether it was or was not legal for Trump to terminate the program. Then it will have to go to a courts of appeal. Then it will have to go to the Supreme Court.
Velasquez says she'll graduate and continue to live in the United States as a DACA student.
It doesn't just affect me, it affects my siblings, friends that are DACA as well. So we were like, okay, at least we know that they're not going to deal with it right now. We won't be afraid of losing it once more.
The government is still not allowing new applications. Attorney Perez explains after a DACA recipient graduates from college, they will maintain their current immigration status. If the court decides to get rid of the program, hundreds of students may lose their protections. Nearly 700,000 undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as children. Even as the decision was made, new arguments are set to be heard on the subject this Friday in the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. In the Channel 5 News studio, Angelo Vargas, Channel 5 News at 6.